Hello everyone, welcome to the Inner Compass channel. Today we're going to explore a topic that affects all of us, though we rarely think about it consciously. What is the state really, and what role should it play in our lives? I'll be drawing from the work of 19th century economist and philosopher Frédéric Bastiat, simply titled The State. Bastiat had a rare gift for explaining complicated ideas in simple and often humorous ways, and his observations remain surprisingly relevant today. Bastiat begins his essay with an ironic challenge. He offers a 1,000,000 franc prize to anyone who can define the state in a simple and understandable way. Why? Because according to him, we all have unrealistic expectations of the state. Think for a moment. What do we expect from the state? Organization of labor and workers, fighting inequality, building roads, environmental protection, support for the arts, free education, healthcare, subsidies for agriculture. The list is endless. And at the same time, what else do we expect? Lower taxes, elimination of fees, reduced contributions. There's a clear contradiction here, isn't there? This brings us to Bastiat's most famous definition, which states, "The state is the great fiction through which everybody endeavors to live at the expense of everybody else." Let's pause for a moment and think about what this means. Bastiat observes that people naturally try to avoid suffering and effort. We have two paths. Either we work for our own needs, or we try to benefit from the work of others. The second path has appeared throughout history in various forms, from slavery to more subtle forms of appropriating others' labor. In democratic societies, a new mechanism has emerged, the state as an intermediary. Instead of directly taking from others, now each group tries to use the state to pursue its interests at the expense of others. Bastiat uses a simple image. The state has two hands. A rough hand that collects taxes and fees, and a gentle hand that distributes benefits, subsidies, privileges. The problem is that the state can never give more than it has previously taken. And additionally, some resources are lost along the way because maintaining the state apparatus itself costs money. This leads to a perpetual cycle of disappointment. Politicians promise more benefits and lower taxes. People believe them and vote for them. The new government cannot fulfill contradictory promises. Disappointment grows, and a new group appears, promising the same thing. According to Bastiat, the proper role of the state is much more modest. The state should be the common force established, not to be an instrument of oppression and mutual plunder among citizens, but, on the contrary, to guarantee to each his own and to cause justice and security to reign. In other words, the state should primarily protect the life, liberty, and property of citizens, not be a tool for the redistribution of wealth. What does this 19th century analysis tell us today? I think we should ask ourselves, do we sometimes fall into the trap of thinking that the state can give us something for free? Do we expect it to solve all our problems without any costs? The state is not a magician or a source of infinite resources. It's an organization that can only give us what it has previously collected from us or others, minus the cost of operation. Bastiat is not proposing the abolition of the state or anarchy. Rather, he suggests that we be more aware of what the state is and what we can realistically expect from it. If you're interested in this topic, I highly recommend reading Bastiat's original text. It's a short, brilliant essay that is surprisingly easy to read and will bring a smile to your face. What do you think about the role of the state? Do you agree with Bastiat, or do you have a different perspective? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the Inner Compass channel so you don't miss future content about conscious living and personal development. See you soon.